What up, my beautiful tubers? Thank you so much for clicking on today's episode. And boy, am I so stoked to have the Black Ops 6 open beta, just clapping fools, clapping cheeks, straight dominating the lobby. But there's one thing that these 5 maps all have in common that I don't know if you noticed, if you actually took a step to enjoy the scenery, but these 5 maps are actually going to be 5 different locations in the actual Warzone map that we're going to have launched later after the release date. And if you take a chance to enjoy the scenery that these 5 maps have to offer around the chaos, you'll actually see exactly what I'm talking about. More on that after the intro. Alright, starting off with Babylon. I'm not too sure exactly where Babylon's going to be, but if you notice the map itself, it has this brick wall surrounding the entire map, and it has these little tiny triangles on the brick wall. This gives me a super Al Mazrah vibe. There's a little tiny little island on Al Mazrah that was a resurgence map at one point, but they took it away because everyone hated it. So I have a feeling that's what Babylon's going to be a part of, is its own little tiny outpost, stuff like that. Same thing with Scud. Scud's kind of a big question mark as well, because I'm not too sure. When you look right now, it looks very barren and it looks like it's not really finished, and they can kind of just stick Scud wherever they want. But if you played the original Black Ops Warzone map, I think it's called Blackout, you'll have an array there, and that's what Scud gives me the vibe of, is the array. So I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit like that. And they, meaning they could put it in the middle of the map, or they could put it on the outside of the map. I'm still not too sure. Right now we're looking at Rewind, and I think Rewind gives us the pretty good example of what exactly the new Warzone map is going to have to offer, and just the scale and how badass this fucking map's truly going to be. I'm super excited because I'm a huge Warzone head, and it's so sick. The only thing that's blocking me right now is this little perimeter, so I have a feeling once they get rid of this perimeter, it's going to be a location inside the new Warzone map. And if you even go inside Rewind, you'll see little tiny medical boxes that are there, and you could fucking get medical stashes from. So just a nice little area to loot up and get going. I can imagine myself playing solos, or my teams running across this parking lot, squad wiping anyone that come across, and just straight fucking dominating this entire lobby, getting an easy dub. You know how we do. And just see how I'm going over the barrier just like that. I'm assuming that we're just going to be able to hop in, or might not even be there. I see this dope ass bridge in the distance, dude. I can imagine myself seeing a car coming through there and me fucking sniping them through the goddamn windshield and shit. Oh, dude, I'm so stoked. That's going to be a badass location. Another badass location that I think is going to be popping off is going to be this train station, or I call it train station, but it's known as Derelict. Now, Derelict, I have a feeling it's going to be kind of like in the middle of the Warzone map, just because you could see the big old mountain above that you could just parachute off of, go down. You see the train tracks going through the map, so you kind of see like this train tracks going through the map. I'm not too sure like where it's going to be going, but you do see it go through there. And if you get to a higher ground, you could see like oh man, just picture yourself fucking getting into a nice little sniper fight, knocking someone, and then pulling your chute down onto this fucking thing, and then taking out the rest of his team. Oh man, I'm so stoked that I'm fucking on the backside of the map's a little lackluster, but still, nonetheless, you get what I'm saying. They're gonna hopefully remove some of this junk and make it a little bit more easier to get in, or not. Maybe they'll just make it, you can mantle over the rocks right there, and then dude, this part right here, it looks like it's almost easily be able to mantle over and fucking get into a nice little fight, or revive your homie that just got knocked and shit like that. Skyline is definitely the one that has the best example of the new Warzone map, in my opinion. And just look at it. Normally when the game starts, you go straight in and start fighting, but if you were to just turn around and admire the scenery, it'll give you an exact idea of what the new Warzone map looks like, and it is fucking beautiful. I am in love. I am so in love with this game already, and it's just the open beta. What a smooth beta too, right? I mean, fucking, can we give it up to Treyarch, dude? If you just let them cook for a few fucking years, dude, you get a badass game. And another reason why I have a feeling this is going to be in Warzone is just because the scale, all right? Look at the bullet drop off, and how far of a distance it takes for the bullet to get to that. Imagine sniping someone in that fucking clock tower, dude. Easy. Do your little fucking scrub hanging out through the window, just get clapped on, and then you call a score streak on them, dude. I see some fool running up this fucking mountain mountain gets clapped, dude. Oh my god, I'm so sick. And that mountain, I believe if you go over that mountain, that's where you'll fucking find Derelique and shit. So I don't know. I've written this little kind of this map. This is kind of like what I have a feeling what it'll be like. Just to give you an idea, you know, the skyline, the derelict with the train tracks, and you know, rough draft, you know, it's whatever, talk shit, who gives a shit. But this is basically my idea of what the new Warzone map is going to look like. And it is sick, dude. Just sniping someone at this gas station and then pulling your chute, jumping in on them is going to be fucking badass. And I'm so stoked. So yeah, kind of like a little idea, drew up a little mock-up, whatever, dude. It just screws something up. But if you just, the scale is so sick, dude. I mean, just ADS up a little bit more, you fucking snipe someone in that little tower easily, dude. It's so sick. You can even see a zip line right there. Right there, there's a zip line already pre-made, and I bet you there's going to be a bunch of you know, portable zips that you could throw down and get to fucking location to location. But by far, dude, this skyline has the best view of what we have, the new map has to offer. Potentially, I could be completely fucking wrong, and this is just what it looks like. But if memory serves correctly, this is actually going to be the Warzone map, and I'm so stoked. It looks beautiful, dude. We have a little town off in the distance. We got this little port right here, and I'm just already thinking of like the different names that they're going to call it too. You know, like fucking Portside or Villa, or like this fucking cool little you know, buildings in the background, this water that's separating it. We got this big old lake right here, or this big old river that's like separating these two islands too, for the Warzone, which is, you know, classic Call of Duty. They're always throwing some water in the mix and shit too. That's fucking badass. I am so stoked. And it keeps going. This road that this skyline's on, it kind of goes around the entire map if you look at it. And then this dope-ass building with the blue fucking rooftop, dude. I can already see my team landing there, looting up, and then fucking moving on over. I'm so stoked. I can't wait. I know it's going to be a little bit long. Wait, the Warzone map's not going to release right when the game starts. It will be released a later date. But nonetheless, I hope you have a great day, a great month, and a great year. My name's Sincere, and I'm going to catch you in the next one.